The reason Stoic philosophy has survived for over 2,000 years. It's not because it promises comfort. It's because it delivers clarity. In a world that constantly pushes you to chase happiness, validate feelings, and avoid discomfort, Stoicism offers something radically different. Freedom through truth. Not soft, sugar-coated truths, but raw, sometimes brutal ones that, once accepted, change your life. If you've ever felt like you're drowning in stress, disappointment, or emotional chaos, this is your wake-up call. These 5 Stoic principles are not just ideas. They're mental armor for a world that rarely plays fair. 1. You control almost nothing. Stoic master Epictetus said it best. Some things are up to us and some are not. This is perhaps the most liberating and uncomfortable truth you'll ever accept. Most of what causes anxiety stems from trying to control the uncontrollable. You can't control people. You can't control outcomes. You can't even control whether the world recognizes your effort. What is in your control? Your thoughts. Your responses. Your actions. That's it. Imagine standing in a storm. You can't stop the rain, but you can choose to dance in it, walk through it, or take shelter. That's the Stoic way. When you stop fighting what you can't control, and instead focus on what you can, your mind becomes a fortress. Peace isn't found in perfect circumstances. It's found in mastering your perspective. Stop wasting energy on trying to control people's opinions, the economy, the weather, or your past. Start asking, what is within my control right now? Then act on that. Every day. 2. You will die, and so will everyone you love. This might sound morbid, but to the Stoics, contemplating death wasn't about fear, it was about focus. You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think. Marcus Aurelius. Memento mori is a Stoic reminder that death is not just inevitable, it is constant. Every second gone is never coming back. And one day you will run out of seconds. Why does this matter? Because remembering death clarifies what truly matters. You stop wasting time on petty arguments, meaningless distractions, and shallow pursuits. You start living with urgency. You forgive faster. Love deeper. Let go of grudges. And above all, you stop waiting for someday to live. Keep a reminder of your mortality, a watch engraved with memento mori, a skull on your desk, or a daily journal entry. Ask yourself each night, if today was my last day, did I live well? 3. Emotions lie, reality doesn't care how you feel. In a culture obsessed with following your heart and trusting your feelings, Stoicism stands tall and unbothered. Your emotions are real, but they're not always true. Just because you feel disrespected doesn't mean someone disrespected you. Just because you feel hopeless doesn't mean there's no hope. Emotions are chemical storms, powerful but temporary. The Stoics taught us not to be emotionless, but to master emotion with reason. To pause, reflect, and ask, is what I feel based on reality or perception? Don't let the force of an impression when it first hits you knock you off your feet. Epictetus. This doesn't mean suppress your feelings. It means don't let them rule your life. The calmer your mind, the clearer your path. When triggered emotionally, take a breath and delay your reaction. Journal the emotion. Break it down. Ask, what story am I telling myself right now, and is it true? For the world owes you nothing. Entitlement is a trap. Modern culture often whispers, you deserve better. But Stoicism says, you deserve exactly what life gives you, and your job is to make the most of it. That's not pessimism. That's power. Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor with unlimited wealth and power, still reminded himself daily, don't expect the world to be fair. Be good anyway. When you stop expecting fairness, applause, or rewards, something incredible happens. You become untouchable. No one can take your peace because you no longer tie your worth to external outcomes. You stop waiting to be given a break and instead create one. Next time you feel like life isn't fair, remind yourself, it's not supposed to be. Focus on what you can do, not what you think you deserve. 5. Everything is temporary, including pain. Everything you love, everything you fear, and everything that hurts, it's all temporary. This includes the joy of falling in love and the sting of betrayal. The wealth you build and the things you lose. The glory and the grief. Nothing lasts forever. And that's exactly why you shouldn't be ruled by any of it. Time is a river, a violent current of events, glimpsed once and gone forever. Marcus Aurelius. The Stoics weren't nihilists. They weren't saying life is meaningless. They were saying, life is fragile. Stop clinging. Start living. Pain fades. Success fades. But so does regret. So act well now, in this fleeting moment. Practice letting go of attachments, expectations, and illusions of permanence. Embrace each moment for what it is, a visitor, not a roommate. Brutal truth equals real freedom. Stoicism doesn't hand you comfort, it hands you truth. The kind of truth that cuts through the noise, the lies we tell ourselves, and the emotional chaos we often live in. These 5 truths aren't meant to make you bitter. They're meant to make you bulletproof. You control almost nothing, so focus on what you can. You will die, so live with urgency and meaning. Emotions lie, reason is your anchor. The world owes you nothing, take responsibility anyway. Everything is temporary, even this moment. The Stoics didn't just want us to survive life, they wanted us to own it. And that starts when you look truth in the eye and stop running from it.